How can you achieve success faster than 99% of people? I have the answer right here in this video. Let's go. Now, the first mistake I see a lot of people doing is they take every single strategy that they learn to start their business online or start their business in real life, and they go a mile wide and an inch deep. They try to implement 50 different things at the same time. And if you think about it, if you don't even have one stream of income yet, if you don't even have one way of successfully making money yet, then why are you trying all these 50 different things at the same time? What you need to do is go an inch wide and a mile deep, because that allows you to immerse yourself in one single process, one single solution, one single routine, one single strategy, all those different things. You gotta immerse yourself and you got to master one thing. Now, in the field that I'm in, affiliate marketing, I see this all the time. I see people all the time being on 50 different platforms. They're on Pinterest, they're on Instagram, they're on Twitter, they're on YouTube, they're on Facebook, and they're getting nowhere. And they're trying to figure out, why am I getting nowhere? And that's because they're not focusing. They're not going an inch wide and a mile deep. So that's number one. Make sure you start focusing on one platform, one strategy. And then a lot of the things that people do in their early 20s or in their late 20s, they start wasting a lot of time. They start procrastinating. They start going to the Netflix and they start binge watching YouTube videos, and they start doing all this entertainment stuff where they fill their minds with stuff that really doesn't matter. And you have to understand, time is finite. Money is infinite. You can make as much money as you want, but you only have this much time. So you have to start thinking, how can I implement my time into money-making activities? Money-making activities. Everything that you do needs to be a money-making activity. Now, that doesn't mean be a robot. That doesn't mean never spend time with your family. That doesn't mean never go out and have a nice night. That doesn't mean that. But it means that you have to manage your time in a way where a majority of your time spent is doing money-making activities. And another thing is, you never want to be afraid to fail, okay? A lot of people, especially young people, they're afraid to fail. They start getting in their own heads. They start wanting to do everything right. And what happens when you get into this type of thinking is that you get an information overload. You start thinking, oh my God, I need to get more information. I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to get on YouTube. I'm not ready to get on Facebook. I'm not ready to get on Twitter. I'm not ready to start promoting this product. I'm not ready to open this business, open a store. I'm not ready to do all these things. I need to get more information, more information, more information. And by doing that, you get analysis paralysis, okay? And you never want to be caught in that cycle, because you're never going to go anywhere by doing that. Every time you learn, it's okay to learn, but you have to implement what you're learning. Applied knowledge is what you need to focus on. Not just knowledge for the sake of knowledge. Applied knowledge. You read a book, you try what it says in the book. You watch a YouTube video, you try what it says in the YouTube video. You're constantly texting. You're constantly tweaking. You're constantly trying and failing. That is the whole purpose of being a business owner. That is all that an entrepreneur does, is that they fail upward. That's all they do. The word entrepreneur itself comes from a French word that means risk taker. If you're not taking risks, you're not an entrepreneur. So there's no reason to sit there and study to make sure that you do everything perfect. This is not school. You have to get out of that school mindset. You have to be prepared to fail. You have to be prepared to fall flat on your face, to look stupid, to do everything wrong, because that's how you succeed in the end. You sharpen your blade, you master the process, you get better, and then all of a sudden you turn around one day and say, wow, how did I get so good? Because you kept failing, because you kept trying and you kept looking stupid. That's why you got so much better than you started. So you're going to look around you and you're going to find out that 99% of people are not doing this. 99% of people are studying everything they come into contact with. They're jumping into every course, every program, everything that they can find. They're going to school. They're asking other people. They're trying to figure out what to do next. They're jumping on lives or YouTube or Instagram or anything and just having nothing to say and trying to pick their words just right. And they're so scared of making a mistake and so scared of looking stupid and so scared of people critiquing them and making them feel bad that they never move forward. They never learn from their mistakes because they're not willing to make mistakes. They're not willing to look dumb. They're not willing to do the wrong thing. They have that school mindset. And I keep telling people all the time that school has brainwashed you into thinking that you need to be perfect, that you need to be an A student, that you need to be all this, you know, this illusion, this thing that does not exist. There is no perfect person. There is no perfect A student in the world. anytime that you see some master up on stage presenting and having their own business, I don't care if it's Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, I don't care. Anytime you see these big, massive gurus and all these people who are extremely successful, and you might watch and be in shock and wonder, wow, I can't believe how amazing their presence is. I could never be anything like that. I could never aspire to be like that. But what you need to understand is that they were not always like that. They took many, many years to sharpen their blade and perfect their message and perfect the way that they promote and the way that they move and the way that they talk and the way that they have inflection in their voice and the way that they do all the things that they do. Okay? They were not afraid to fail. That's the only thing that separates you from them. That's the only thing. So if you're afraid to fail, get a job. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you need to get a job and you need to stay in that job, because an entrepreneur fails. That's what they do. That is the very point of that profession. You must fail. You can read as many books as you possibly want. You can watch every YouTube video there is out there on how to do this and how to do that. But at the end of the day, if you're not implementing what you learn and being willing to fail, being willing to feel uncomfortable, you're never going to move the needle. You're never going to change your life. You're going to always be that same person. You're going to stay in your comfort zone. Look at my channel. I've had all kinds of criticism on this channel. I've had negative comments. I've had people dislike. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you keep moving forward. You keep on refining. You keep on fine-tuning. You keep on perfecting your message. And the people that like you are going to like you. And the people that don't are going to not like you. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Stop worrying about all these little things that don't matter. You're not going to please everybody. Just do you. Just move forward, just grow your business, just aim for success, just help people, and find those like-minded people that you want to be around. Just make sure that you're focused on self-mastery and getting better at your craft. I don't care what kind of business you're in. I don't care if you're in drop shipping. I don't care if you have some type of local business. I don't care if you're an affiliate marketer like me. And if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, there's a link down in the description below. I don't care what you're doing. But you're not just going to sit around and figure out everything by studying and waiting around and saying, tomorrow I'll do this. You need to get in the game. You don't want to be in the sideline. I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you hit subscribe button. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.